Hello, my name is Teo Rodriguez, and today we're going to configure router connection. We're also going to construct a LAN to LAN connection and design a simple network topology depending on the application. So let's go. Okay, so first we're going to open the Cisco packet tracer right here, and then we're going to connect three PCs into a hub right here. I'm going to choose this and connect them together just like last time, and this time we're going to choose automatic connection type, so it chooses a cable for us, and then we're going to um, configure an IP address for each of these PCs. So right here we're going to put this, and then this, and the subnet mask will automatically render for us. Let's exit this, go to PC 1 and do the same thing, but we'll change it to 2, so we'll have a different IP address. There we go. Then another one for the third PC. Alright, there we go. So for the next step, we're going to choose a router. Let's go to network devices and choose router. For today, we're going to choose 1841 for this. There we go. That's our first router. Let's choose another router for a second router right here. Alright. Then we're going to configure our router. Let's go to configuration. So the booting is done, and we'll name this Cisco 1. Right, like that. And name the host name Cisco_1, like that. And then we'll go to fast internet 0/0 and put our IP address right here. Oh, okay. Put our IP address right here, and we'll turn on the Ethernet as well. And then before we move to the second router, let's turn off the router and put this right here. Turn it on. Check if okay, the host name did not save, so we'll change it back again. Okay, changes to Cisco_1, like that. Check again. It's on. Everything is on. We'll go to serial 00 and turn it on, and then put on our IP address again. And that's about it for our first router. For our second router, we're going to do the same thing. Okay, we'll type in Cisco copy Cisco_1, And we'll do the same with the display name, like that. We'll go to fast Ethernet and put our IP address again. Okay. Okay. Like this. Change it. So we'll have a unique one. Then let's turn it off like this. Put this. Turn it back on. So we'll have our serial 00 right here. We'll have to turn it on so we can connect the routers together. Turn this on. Put our IP address. Change it a bit. And that's about it. Let's go connect it with serial DCE cables. Okay, let's connect our hub to our first router first, like so, and then let's choose serial DCE and select serial 00 and connect it to our second router like this. Okay, so we're having a problem here. It's not connecting. So this is red, so meaning it's not connected to our hub. Right. Everything is turned on. Configuration is okay. Okay, so it's this one. Our fast Ethernet is not on, as well as our IP address. Okay, wait. It's on. This on as well. Okay, there we go. Everything is connected to each other, so we're good to go. So we have a couple of questions here that we're going to answer. So for the first one, what is the importance of routing? So why is routing important? Um, Routing is important because it allows data to travel from one network to another. A router determines the best path for data so that devices on different networks can communicate with each other. So for our second question, why do we need a router? Why not use a switch or a hub? So to answer that, we need a router because it connects different networks and forwards data between them. A switch and a hub can only connect devices within the same local network, so it doesn't need internet to connect with each other. They cannot they cannot route data between separate networks or to the internet. And for our third question, why is it important that each PC has a different IP address? What will happen if we use the same IP address? So the answer to that is each PC must have a unique IP address so the network can correctly identify each device. So they wouldn't have an identity of all of all devices in the same network have the same IP. If two computers use the same IP address, an IP address conflict occurs. This can cause communication problems, prevent devices from connecting properly, and make it difficult or the network to determine where data should be delivered. So, what can we conclude from this activity? Well, this activity helped us understand how to build a basic network using Cisco Packet Tracer, and also configure addresses and connect to networks using a router or routers rather. I learned that routers are essential for communication between different networks, that each device must have a unique IP address so there won't be IP conflicts, and that proper configuration of interfaces and connections is necessary so that we have a successful communication. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next laboratory exercise.